Let me ask you, do you remember that goal that you thought would make you feel on top of the world? The one that you chased so hard because you thought, once I get there, I'll finally be happy. Well, you got there. You got there. And yet, here you are. You are still searching for that feeling. You're still searching for that thing that will make you happy. Why is it that achieving our goals does not always bring the happiness we expected? Well, in this video, we will break it down. So many people put their happiness in future things, in things unmeasurable. They give their happiness to something that is outside of their control. Like I said, you have already achieved goals that you've already achieved goals that you said would make you happy. Right? Everybody's done it. Once I pass this test, I'm going to be happy. Once I earn some money, I'll be happy. And yet, you're still not happy. If you don't like your life, and if you don't like the life you have now, you won't like the life. This is a fucking tongue twister, isn't it? You won't like the life that you think you want, right? Once you get the thing you wanted, your sense of normal just resets. Good things aren't good and bad things aren't that bad, if you get me. So, you need to stop putting your happiness into something else. You need to be content with where you are now, because no matter what goal you set for yourself and what task you try to achieve, your level of happiness will never go up for that long or for good, right? Like buying that car will make me happy, right? But once you buy the car, your happiness only spikes for a short bit and then returns back to baseline. And the same happens with negative things. And that's why I said the good things aren't great and the bad things are never terrible. You get me? It's a very interesting way of looking at things, right? You need to be content with the person you are now, rather than chasing external things that ultimately aren't going to make you any better or any happier. You need to be happy with who you are now, with what you've achieved now, and where you've come from. And if you journal, so first thing I'll get you to do is journal. Journal where you were a year ago, and I guarantee you, if you've put work in and you've achieved goals that you've set, you're in a better place than you are now. So look back at where you were a year ago and see how far you've come. Be grateful for how far you've come. Because, again, all this shite, because that's what it is, it's not, ultimately, it's not going to make you happy. Like, getting that girlfriend is not going to make you happy. Getting that car is not going to make you happy. Nothing will make you happy if you aren't already happy or content with where you are. You get me? And it's just about the normal. Like, you need to live a life that can be normal for you, if you get me. You need to live a life where every single day is the same or in and around the same. So you're working towards goals, but it's ultimately you need to enjoy the journey that you're on, because the journey is what's going to take the longest amount of time. Do you get me? It's the journey that's going to take the time, not the goal at the end of that journey. The goal at the end is just what you've set, but It's the journey itself. It's doing the task every day. It's being consistent. So for me, financial freedom, that's the goal, right? Being able to be at home always to raise my kids, to look after my wife. They are the end goal. But the journey is recording this. The journey is doing one-to-one coaching with people, coaching people to improve their life. That's the journey that'll ultimately get me the money. And if I didn't enjoy that journey, I wouldn't like the results at the end of it. And I love recording, and I love going on one-to-one calls with people, and I love coaching people. I love teaching people things I've learned recently. I love helping people on their journey, getting to know them as an individual and helping them with their journey. I love things like that, which is why I chose this as my path. Do you understand me? So you need to be present and enjoy the current moment. Enjoy the journey that you're on. Because ultimately nothing else is going to make you happy other than living a life that's going to make you happy. It's not the material things, or it's not the goal at the very end that's going to make you happy. Ultimately, what you want is the life where every day is a grind, but you're grinding on something that you could work all day at. And it goes back to the old phrase, if you enjoy what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And that still leads true to this day. It just, you need to find the job or the business or the career that you actually want to do. And being present in the moment, that's where meditation comes in handy, journaling, gratitude journaling. That's where all of that comes in very, very handy. You're grateful for everything you have now. And yes, it'd be great to get the financial freedom, to get the car, to retire your parents. But ultimately, it's the work you do that's going to lead to that. So enjoy the work you do. It is kind of that simple. You get me? Right. Meditation, journaling, and gratitude. They're the three things that are really going to help you. And part of your journaling, you're going to have to figure out what is it that you actually want to do with your life? Where do you want to go? What things do you want to achieve? What is your mission? What is your purpose? You need to figure those things out. Have a lovely day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Oh, and if you're struggling with finding your purpose or your path, click the link below, sign up to my coaching program, and we'll have a chat. See you soon.